Hello everyone, welcome back to another day of our summer reading club programming. And today, as per usual, we have a really fun craft planned for you all, where we're going to be making these flamingos here using our handprints. So, what are you going to need for our flamingos today? Well, you're going to want to grab some construction paper, and to be more specific, some pink construction paper, as flamingos are of course pink, just like so. And you'll also want some other construction paper of whatever you'd like to use for the design. So I grabbed both white and blue, as I figured it'd be kind of fun to, I guess, put the flamingo on a little bit of like a canvas here, so it has its habitat, where we'll be putting the flamingo and gluing it onto our white paper, but the blue will also have a little bit of a water component at the bottom, which would be kind of cool. What else are you gonna need? Well, grab some pipe cleaners for the legs of your flamingo today, just like so. And any color will work. I didn't have any pink pipe cleaners, so I grabbed white ones. You will also wanna grab something to cut with, so I just have some scissors, just like so. Something to trace with, which you will have either pencil, pen, a marker works. I recommend pencil just because that way you can erase it. And you will want some glue of some sort. I have a hot glue gun, only because for these kind of videos, really fast, and just, yeah, the glue dries super quickly, but white glue or regular glue works all the same. I'm trying to think if there's anything else I'm forgetting. No, that should be everything. And of course, grab your hands. That'll be the most important part for today on our flamingo handprints. So, to get started, you will want to grab your pink construction paper and grab your hand, and boom, voila, just like that, you will want to put your hand onto the paper and trace it out. Now, this can be really difficult to trace your own hand out. I know that, it's super tough. So, if you want to ask mom, dad, a friend, a sibling for help, that would be great, where you can put your hand down onto the paper and they can help trace it out for you. I know that can be a lot easier. I don't have anybody to help me trace today, so I'm just going to trace my own hand. So I'll put my hand just like so onto the construction paper and start tracing it. And it can take some time when you are actually tracing your hand, especially if you want to make it nice and precise. So take as much or as little time as you need. But actually, while I'm tracing my hand here, one fun fact I know about flamingos is that they are pink because of what they eat, their diet. Now, it's super interesting. Normally, flamingos are bright white, but they have a lot of shrimp in their diet, and shrimp are pink. So with this in mind, our flamingos turn pink after eating a lot of shrimp, which is really cool. So when you go to the zoo, you might see some flamingos are white and others are pink, and that's because of their diet. They are indeed what they eat. I thought that's always really cool. All right, and just like so, handprint is traced out. It's not the prettiest of tracings, but that's okay. It'll work for today. Now, once it is all traced out, you're good to go. You grab your scissors and start cutting. So I will do that right now. Okay, now our handprint is cut out. And if you can see, my hand may look super different from yours. I have really big hands, really long palms, and long fingers. So that's okay. Everyone has different hand sizes. So if yours doesn't look like mine, don't worry at all. But this is our handprint, so this is what we're gonna be using for the body of our flamingo today. Now, next step, if you would like, we can draw the actual neck of the flamingo. So just like in the example we have here, it's not too much. I just did a little bit of a snake, if you will, in our pink construction paper here for the neck of the flamingo. All right, and just like so, all cut out, our flamingo is starting to come together. So now that we have these parts all ready to go, we're gonna put them off to the side for now and prepare our paper where the flamingo is going to be glued onto. So white paper just like so, or use whatever colored background you'd like. Say maybe a darker orange or a yellow for a sunset if you want it later in the day. And grab your blue construction paper, and we are just going to cut a little bit off of it here. and then that will represent the water. Voila, just like that. Now, we can glue this onto our page. For this part, I'd actually recommend using white glue or regular glue over hot glue, only because it's a little bit less easy for this part. There we go. Just like so. And we have water at the bottom here. Now we can start putting our flamingo together. So grab your handprint and your flamingo just like so, and start gluing it onto the paper. Okay, once you've glued your handprint and the flamingo's neck here just onto your paper, you can kind of customize it however you wish. So I'm going to grab a Sharpie marker and just fill in the beak here. There we go, just like so. See, it's starting to look more and more like a flamingo. And now comes the fun part, add whatever else you would like to for designs, but I'm a huge fan of googly eyes. We have tons here at the library. So any excuse I have to add googly eyes onto any of the crafts, I do. So we'll just put on the googly eye here. And for this part, I'll use a little bit of hot glue. There we go, just like so. You can also add on any feathers that you have onto the sides here. But for the final step, once you're finished customizing your flamingos, grab your pipe cleaners, the legs, and just glue those onto the bottom. There we go. And like so. There we go. Just like that, our flamingos are all finished and ready to go. Again, add any customization you want to it to really make it your own. But thank you all very much for joining me. It was tons of fun as always, and I'll talk to you later. Have a good one, everyone.